Greetings, Gemini, and welcome to your reading for the week of July 3rd to July 9th, 2017, Gemini. I'm getting cruising, literally cruising. So maybe you are on a cruise boat, on a cruise ship, you're taking a cruise. Sounds very lovely, especially for the summertime, especially for the 4th of July. You could be on a cruise ship for the 4th of July. So that sounds very exciting. Just be safe while you are on your travels. Okay, I'm getting sharks, and be careful if you're afraid of those things, if you're afraid of those animals. Just be careful if you are on the ship. Be careful of nausea and seasick kind of vibes as well, is what I'm getting to. Okay, and be open to people is another feeling that I'm also be open to diversity in terms of like your friends. Talk to other people that are different. Talk to people who for some reason there may be an energy where you shut yourself off from people for whatever reason because maybe they don't fit your criteria of what your friend should look like, weird shit like that. That could be another situation that you're dealing with. But that also is associated with more of like your pride, because you're prideful, but you don't really know, like this is like looking at someone and like making it in your mind that like they're lesser than, or like there's like a lesser than kind of vibe. You don't feel like you need to be hanging with people who you feel are lesser than you, whether that be socially, whether that be like financially, whatever the case may be. You're trying to hold, or you're trying to keep this portrayal that, okay, I only hang with people who are rich. I only hang with people what do you call it, who are middle class, whatever the case may be. This is kind of like the bourgeoisie group that's in California, like that kind of vibe. You only hang with people who fit that particular like criteria, basically. Like you're not being like whoever this applies to. It doesn't have to be all of you. It could just be like broaden that. Like there is a lot to learn from other people. You can't directly assume that because someone is dealing with something in their life that makes them lesser than. Like they are like a match, or they are worthy of friendship, or they are worthy to be hung out with or spent time with. You don't know much about somebody's life, somebody's background. Like you're immediately deciding, okay, this is who I want to hang out with because like we're all in the same status. So it's kind of like broadening your view, like opening up that view, that eye, to see things a little bit clearer in terms of like the people that you hang out with, and having people in your circle. Like I said, get to know people. Like you'll be surprised is the kind of vibe that I get. Okay. All right, so Gemini, for the week of July 3rd to July 9th, 2017, Gemini. So one. First card is the Nine of Earth. So money is nice, looking nice. You're able to travel. Like I said, you're on cruise ships, you're on ships, you're fishing, whatever the case may, not fishing, but you are on a ship. You are enjoying your vacation, 4th of July, whatever the case may be. But I'm getting like this ego. Like this ego is like riding. It could be like an ego riding your back, riding somebody else's back. But it's like learning to be humble. Also like humbling it down, and not being like really like up in the air or floating, or feeling like better or better than people. Like that's that kind of vibe. This could be coming towards you from other people. It doesn't have to be you. But this could be like people that you deal with, people thinking that they're better than you, or whatever the case may be. Like you're battling betterness, if that makes any sense. Okay, who is making more money, who is more popular, who's this, who's that. It could be earth sign energy that you're battling with, competing with for whatever reason, or they feel like they need to compete with you. This person, like I said, like it could be a person you don't know much about them. You don't know their background. You don't know whether they come from riches. They don't know whether you come from riches. So there's a lot to be learned. There's a lot to learn. I feel like you yourself may have come from a background that wasn't as great at one point. A lot of us, we come from backgrounds that are are set out for us. Some people have things handed to them. So if you're dealing with this kind of energy, like maybe this earth sign individual, like maybe they come from things that are coming from environments where they're used to things just being handed to them, or looking, maybe you feel like this is someone that is looking for handouts. Don't be that way if that is the case, because you don't know, there's more to know. You don't know the full story, or they don't know the full story, whatever is going on here. Okay, but there's something that you are doing in silence. There's something that is in secret that is surrounding this individual, or that is surrounding some kind of trip that you're planning, is what I'm getting. Next card is the Three of Water. So you do have celebration going on. You are happy. You are happy with your partner. If it's a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be, but you're happy. You are going out a lot. I'm getting like, you're getting a lot of invitations. You're getting invitations to weddings even, or you're working at weddings. You're planning one, between you and whoever your partner is here. And you're trying to figure out who you want to invite to this wedding, or this celebration, this party, whatever it is that you're trying to plan here. I feel like there is this energy of being cautious with what you reveal to people, who you reveal it to, in that sense as well, because I feel like in the past, up until like recently, you're dealing with a lot of jealousy, because this kind of represents jealousy. So be very careful with who you invite to certain places, that places and events that you really, you care about, or you care about having to deal with a person, or you're really passionate as to what you're doing for someone, and you're worried about that. You're worried about what people think for whatever reason, because the Three of Water represents gossip as well. So it's having to shut down people, what they're saying to you, or how they feel about your partner, or who you choose to be with, whatever the case may be there. Ocean is the next card. So I literally feel like if you just got married, if you just you and your partner deciding to start a family, this is about, Ocean is about getting your body checked out. If you are that female, you are getting your body checked out, is what it feels like. Checking to see if everything is operating okay. The uterus, how the uterus is going. Blood, this is getting blood. This feels like blood work, more so like physical. It could be like this could be your skin tone. If you're brown, or you're dealing with someone who is brown, like a brown skin, it could be like a black person, or someone, a Hispanic person, someone who has this skin tone, or you are that person, or you are marrying someone who is darker than you, or you are entering into a relationship with someone who is a shade darker than you, is the kind of feeling that I get. It is a female energy, or you are that female, okay, that you are entering into a new relationship with someone. There's a lot of newness, there's beauty, is what this feels like to me. There's I'm getting like trial and error as well. So if this is literally like you trying to try on a dress or a suit, whatever the case may be, there's trial and error there too. Like you're getting something fitted, someone is getting a dress fitted, is what it feels like for some kind of celebration that's going on here. So far, like there's a lot of green in these cards as well. So it does represent money is good, money is tight, literally tight. Not tight in a bad way, but money may be good and tight in the sense that you're saving for a good reason, or you're saving for a good cause. Next card is the Seven of Earth. Seven of Earth is collecting reward. So whatever money you're making, you're still building off of that. And you're saving up enough, possibly like to have a new home, like to have a beautiful, big, beautiful home even. I feel like you've been living in a situation where, like, if you pay rent, or you pay rent for somebody, you've saved enough money to save up for a house. So if you are trying to do a house, or you're trying to move into a home, a full-blown house, you're able to do this now because like you managed to save, work and save. It may have taken you 3 years to save up a certain amount of money. That could also be another situation as well. But I feel like you're finally there here with the Nine of Earth energy. Next card that's coming up is the Devil, sign of Capricorn. This could be you literally being addicted to a person, or this person could be addicted to you. But again, there's a lot of green. There's a lot of healing. There's money involved. You can be giving money to this person. is what it feels like to me, but not to help out their addiction. So it could be someone was addicted to something in the past, or they were addicted to you. You were addicted to them, and it's like sharing your time. There's time needed to be shared with you in a Capricorn, like is much needed here, is a kind of vibe. Whether you need to go out, have a party, take the person out, go dancing, is what I feel like. I'm even getting smoking. Go smoke. Don't smoke too much if you are like hookah, whatever it is that you decide to smoke. Don't spend a lot on smoking, and also don't smoke too much if that is something that you are looking into, especially if you're partying and having a good damn time. Okay, that's why the devil card is here. If you are smoking a lot, be careful with smoking too much as well. Okay, next card that's coming up is the Four of Water. This is like detachment and feeling like you need to be detached from someone for some reason. Like it could be Capricorn. You feel detached from a Capricorn individual, or they feel like you're detaching yourself from them. Like I said, it could be about status. It could be having a certain kind of person around you for whatever reason. If that is the case, if you want to be with certain people, certain looking or certain money making people, if this person doesn't have a lot of money, that may be another instance as well. They don't have a lot of money. They may be the ones that are a little bit detached from society, attached from their own social groups. And that's why they may be trying to contact you to do something. But you're like, they don't have the money. How am I going to hang out with them anyway? They don't have any money is how you view it. You know that this person has been looking for work tirelessly, if that is the case, or you're that person that has been looking for work tirelessly. But it's like, you're having people pay for your drinks or pay for your food is a kind of feeling that, not for a lot of you, but for somebody here. People are paying for your drinks, your food, whatever, hookah, whatever it is that you're doing, but it's like you're not working yet. And it's like, you're worried about having to pay back a lot of people. You're worried about owing somebody something for whatever reason there. Next card is the Couple. So this represents your energy, sign of Gemini. If you are in a healthy relationship, kudos to that. If it is healthy, it needs to be healed first before it can be healthy, or you decide that it's healthy or not. But it could be where someone just needs to be healthier. It could be what you consume, the kind of behaviors that you decide to do, smoking, drinking, having too much. I don't think it's possible to have too much sex. Just make sure that you're having sex with the right person. Make sure that they're clean. Make sure that you are, you are also, you're good in those areas, and they are as well. People want to make sure that things are working properly, especially with sexual organs. Okay, so your partner may be, they may feel your partner may be a little closed off with something sexually. They may not be as open about their body as you are. Okay, and they may not understand why you are too. They don't understand something about you in that case, but that's what makes you different. Three of Earth comes in to say, okay, a collaboration. You got literally, this is all Earth. Pretty much earth and water. Earth and water, that goes to show you are spending a lot of time in nature. There's a need to travel to places that have more grass. If you live in an area that there's a lot of buildings, that could also be a situation. Like there's a need to be in nature constantly. Trees, smelling flowers, whatever the case may be. Because if you look at Oshun, surrounded by green, surrounded by land, and that's something that will help you heal, help you and your partner heal for whatever it is that's going on. There could have been some kind of loss, and that could also be where you need to heal. You need to heal this kind of pain. If it was pain, if it was, if you had some kind of therapy done on your body, it could be spend time in nature. Spend time outdoors is all you have to do. Last card that's coming up is the Eight of Water. So it does feel like you are in a situation with a water sign individual, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be their sun, moon, or rising sign. There's some kind of dumbfounded kind of energy surrounding this card. It could be communications coming in from this person that may be giving you this Four of Water energy, as to like, you don't, like I said, you're not understanding what they're saying. saying. So like they're telling you something that is like putting you in a state of disbelief almost here with the Eight of Water. So like I said, like there was something that may have occurred, but it had something to do with somebody's health. It had to do with somebody's health and wealth, even and the sanity and just being sane and having, being financially stable as well. And being, somebody may have been stuck financially. Someone may have been stuck physically, like not feeling too good, detached from society, like I said. And maybe you're coming in and you're helping. You're trying to do the best you can for this person, to heal them, to make them feel better. But it's like you feel like you're on that verge of just letting go and giving up. It's don't give up on the person. Like however, they put a lot of energy into you, but you may not into you, and you may not have been putting in a lot of energy into them. But that will come back. It will come back. Around is what it feels like. So either through another person, another experience, whatever the case may be there, until, it's a karmic relationship. This is soulmate energy. So until you fix this situation between you and this earth energy and this water energy, that's when you'll be able to see and feel the happiness that you've had. I feel like you're trying to not see something. You're trying to not pay attention to something that is clearly going on around you. It's obvious. So it could be like it could be like you're in love with someone and you're not telling them. It could be somebody is ill, and it's like they're slowly progressing into something, and it's like you see it, but it's like you're choosing not to, because you want to continue to live your life. But there is a way to handle. There is a way to give back in that case here with the Seven of Pentacles energy. There is a need to give back. There will be a need to give back by spending time with someone who was in need of you. Spending time or giving to them, giving the energy. They feel they're most deserving of it, or you're most deserving of someone's time and energy. Okay. All right. So let's see your overall outcome for the week of July 3rd to July 9th, 2017 for Gemini. What is the overall outcome for Gemini for July 3rd to July 9th, 2017? Okay. Shango, justice. Justice is served. So justice will be served in this case. You can't run, but you can run, but you can't hide. So if you're trying to hide for some kind of truth that's going on here about a person, about a money situation that is tied to a person, someone's addiction is now coming to light. You can't hide from it. You're tied to this energy here. You're tied to this devil energy, basically. Okay, so it's going to show up, whether you try to ignore it, whether they did, whatever the case may be, and it's going to need to be dealt with. All right, then, Gemini, that concludes your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Most importantly, I hope that it was insightful for you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email me at hassaniife777@gmail.com. Private readings are 30 for half an hour, 60 for a full hour. Also, PayPal is available for a general donation to the channel. Reiki training and readings. Okay, Instagram is also available to follow if you want to follow that. All right, so have a blessed, beautiful, and happy week, Gemini, and I hope that this, whatever it is that's going on here, works out for you. Okay, be blessed. Bye.